I love living in Westchester, and in this video, I'm going to show you my top 5 pros of living in the county. And if you stick around until the end, I'm going to show you the pro that very few people talk about. So let's get to it now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about eating, sleeping, playing, working, and living in Westchester, the good and the bad, then please click the subscribe button below and the little bell next to it, and you'll be the first to know what's happening here. I'm Bill D'Ambrosio of Rand Realty, and I work with people just like you who live in Westchester or are thinking of moving here, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking of moving here or having any thoughts of selling your house, buying a house, or investing in local real estate, please give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. My info is in the description below, and I'd love to help you in any way I can. Pro number 1, the diversity. Westchester is diverse in basically everything. We have people of every ethnicity, race, creed, and color right here. It's one of the things that makes this county great. We have an abundance of ideas, cultures, perspectives, traditions, and food, which I'm sure we'll get to later. We also have a diverse selection of communities, so whatever kind of place you're looking for, you'll probably find it right here in Westchester. If you like cities, we have cities like White Plains, Yonkers, New Rochelle, and Mount Vernon. If you prefer medium-sized towns, we have towns like Eastchester, Rye, Mamaroneck, Bedford, Mount Pleasant, and Greenburgh. And if you want a small village, we have villages like Bronxville, Tuckahoe, Scarsdale, Chappaqua, and Pelham. If you like being near the water on the western side of the county along the Hudson, we have the river towns, Hastings, Dobbs Ferry, Irvington, Terrytown, and Sleepy Hollow, home of the famous Headless Horseman. And on the southeastern side along Long Island Sound, we have the Sound Shore communities of Pelham, New Rochelle, Larchmont, Mamaroneck, Harrison, Rye, and Portchester. We also have economic diversity. Right now on the market, we have single-family homes priced from $189,000 all the way up to $28 million, with a median price of $750,000. We also have a diverse selection of housing types. We have single-family homes, multifamily homes of like 2 to 4 apartments, apartment buildings, townhouses, condominiums, and cooperative apartments. Pro number 2, employment opportunities. Westchester has traditionally had a very strong job market. And we have major corporations headquartered here like IBM, PepsiCo, MasterCard, and Regeneron. We also have great local businesses, some that have been here for generations and some that are just starting up but are making great progress. Since we're the immediate northern suburb of New York City, we have tens of thousands of residents who commute to the city to work. And since we also border Connecticut, we're an easy commute to their business centers of Greenwich, Stamford, and Norwalk. Pro number 3, schools. Westchester has some of the best schools in the country. But as a realtor, I'm legally prohibited from telling you anything about specific schools. But Bill, come on, you can't tell me anything about schools? Nope, I can't. And I think that's a really good thing. You see, this country and state have very strict fair housing and anti-discrimination laws, and that's because there are some sleazy agents, and yes, there are some sleazy agents out there who have tried to push people into certain neighborhoods, certain school districts, and certain towns, and have also tried to keep people out of certain neighborhoods, certain school districts, and certain towns. And let's face it, that's just bad. So to prevent sleazy agents from doing sleazy stuff like that, all agents have to follow these fair housing and anti-discrimination laws, so we can't give our opinions on school districts, towns, or neighborhoods. With that said, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I can still provide you with resources that you can use to do your own homework on schools. First, there's greatschools.org. It's a website that has information about local schools. Next, there's niche.com. It's also a website that has information about local schools. Usually once a year, Westchester Magazine publishes an article about the best schools in the county. And every year, U.S. News publishes a big piece about the best schools in the country as well as in each individual state. I'll put links to those resources in the description below. Now, just so you know, I have no affiliation with any of them. I'm just providing them to you So if you want to use them and do your own research on schools, you can. Pro number 4, things to do. Westchester has a ton of things to do. So let's start with one of my favorites, dining. Here in the county, we have an amazing selection of places to eat. From local favorites that have been around for generations, to new restaurants that are trying the latest trends, to Michelin-starred restaurants. We even have Hudson Valley Restaurant Week, where you can eat at some of the best places in the county for one low price. We also have a great number of entertainment venues like music clubs, theaters, bars, museums, and art galleries. And if you love the outdoors, we have parks all over the county where you can hike, swim, watch concerts in the summer, and play golf and other sports. On the Hudson and Long Island Sound shores, there's plenty to do if you love the water. There's swimming and boating, sailing and kayaking. We also have one of the great amusement parks in the world in Rye Playland. Since the 1920s, it's been a great place to spend a summer day or night. Oh, and if you love shopping, you're in the right place. Every town seems to have its own local shopping district with a great group of stores. And if you're looking for a larger selection in one place, we have some great malls like the Westchester and White Plains and Ridge Hill and Cross County shopping centers in Yonkers. And on Central Avenue, which runs from Yonkers to White Plains, it seems like there's shopping center after shopping center after shopping center after shopping center. You get the idea. Pro number 5, history. Westchester has a very rich history dating back to the Native Americans like the Wappinger and the Siwanoy. And today, you'll see many Native American names around the county in places like Mamaroneck, Ossining, Chappaqua, and Kisco. And during the Revolutionary War, there was major fighting here in Westchester, like the Battle of White Plains. You can even visit Washington's headquarters on Virginia Road in the city. Throughout the county, there are many reminders of the past. There's St. Paul's Church in Mount Vernon, site of one of the earliest freedom of the press trials. There's John Jay Homestead and the Rockefeller Estate, and Van Cortlandt Manor, and Sunnyside, home of Washington Irving. So those are my top 5 pros of living in Westchester. In my next video, I'll show you the top cons of living in the county. So please click the subscribe button below and the little bell next to it to be the first to know when that video goes live. And please like and share this video. Also, if you have any comments about the best things about living in Westchester, or you have ideas for future videos that you'd like to see, please share those in the comments below. And again, if you're thinking of moving to Westchester or having any thoughts of selling your house, buying a house, or investing in real estate, I'd love to help you in any way I can. Just give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. My contact info is in the description below. I'm Bill D'Ambrosio of Rand Realty, and this is Living in Westchester. And until next week, I hope to see you around the county.